Hello, Seal Universe. Seal 99 Plays here, and welcome back to Pokemon Soul Silver. In the last episode, we had a fun time. Or, well, should I say that I had a fun time. Trying to catch Raikou, and Entei that we successfully caught, and you know what? I'm going to go to the Pokemon PC so you guys can see that, so I'm not a liar for those who are joining. Also, if you're joining episode, I think this is 32, go watch the series, please. Go watch the series at the beginning, please. There they are. Look at them. Entei and Raikou. And then Lugia. All three of these are my Pokemon. I can't believe it. What did I catch Lugia in an Ultra Ball? Yeah, all of them in Ultra Balls. Well, in this episode, we're going to go back to Mount Mortar, because we have some exploring to do there with Waterfall now. So we can finally go explore the greater side of Mount Mortar. And what else is new there, basically. I also saw not Lugo, I saw Suicune on this route. Of course, I've already been to Mount Mortar, so I won't go over the encounters here, because, well, since we've been here already, we don't really need to. Right, I remember now. I have to go through the middle. After Mount Mortar, we will now after this, and we explore Mount Mortar, we will finally set our sights on the Indigo Plateau, aka the Pokemon League. That is just outside of New Barktown. Going down this ladder, because I'm curious. We have McDuck, who's our Psyduck with all the Water HMs, so... Oop, Pokeball. Full Restore, that's good. It gets rid of your status along with fully healing your Pokemon. This is why we surf. Curious if there's gonna be like a TM somewhere that I could probably use, even though my movesets are pretty much the movesets I want for my team. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that. Another Repel. We've kind of went over everything that we can find here anyway. I know there's certain water Pokemon you can get, but it's pretty much nothing new. Like I said, Marill is really the only thing that's kind of worth it coming here from Mount Mortar, but apart from that, that's kind of it. PP up. And I think I'm just at the beginning again, so I'm going to go up where that Strength Boulder is. I will check to make sure, though. Oh no, I can go over here. Cardinals. McDuck. You're gonna see that surf animation a lot. And because surfing's pretty common. Not as bad as Hoenn, for example. But still pretty bad. Alright. Up we go. Let's figure out what's behind this boulder. Okay, never mind. It's one of those puzzles that if I push the boulder, it's immediately going to be, doesn't count, so... Back to the ladder, then. Let's have 25 max repels. I am pretty much broke, so... because I spent everything to get Ultra Balls for the Pokemon. Luckily, I feel like luckily I was able to rematch a couple trainers, and of course I have all the money that my mom has saved. So I'm not completely broke. So now we're in the main part of Mount Mortar. And with Waterfall... God, Waterfall is such an interesting move. Not useless. Let's say useless move. It's not useless. Waterfall's really good, especially if you have physical water type. But it is kind of one and done. Anyway. Into this cave we go. More water. A lot of water in this mountain. Cave mountain. Yeah, that's a good thought. Yeah. Max potion. Probably hidden items that I can look for, but I don't feel like doing them. Like for instance, probably Oh, sorry, I'm coming off a. The weather is changing here, so I'm getting pollen. So if I sound different, that is why. I'm getting pollen. The pollen is everywhere, so I'm currently going through sinus hell. Can I put it in better terms? Also, for those who've newly subscribed to my channel, I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I've noticed that I got a lot more subs recently, so I'm very happy about that. Always appreciate getting subscribers, and if you guys shout me out at all, I will happily appreciate that as well. I probably won't get too many shout-outs, but you know, it's nice to have anyway. Oh. Ooh, rare candy's really good. That's a instant level up, so that'll make grinding less tedious. I never thought I would get this far. We are... No, Marcus! Marcus? I'm not Marcus, I'm Seal. Super Nerd Hugh. Seadra. Oh, 39 Seadra. Okay, perfect. Also, I'm gonna say this as well, for Pokemon that I don't really use, because this is pretty much like... Because how I do my playthroughs, if I'm playing through a game again, is I always try to use Pokemon that I've never really, like, considered using on my team. Sunflora and Granbull, even though I really like their designs, I've never really used them. And so we're trying to train Slowpoke. The Slowpoke's really good using Strength. Sorry. But like, the teammates that have surprised me the most has definitely been Spectre and Rosie have definitely been like the guy, there was something there. I forgot the dowsing machines. I'm in the middle, so it counts as, yeah, I'm a fool. Just a tiny bit of one. But I really do think that, Sunflora and Granbull, even though they're already, like, two of my favorite Johtomons, well, Granbull more than Sunflora, to be honest, I feel like they have been, like, pretty detriment to the team. I like normal types already. I like normal types because I just enjoy the simplicity of their design, of some of their designs, and also they're just really good at learning things too. Did I mess up? I think I did. Oh no, we're meant to surf up here. Yeah, I remember now. It's been a while since I've done the whole puzzle thing. Okay. What's this? Team for Aerial Ace. Okay, that's good. It's a 60 power flying type move that does not miss. A lot of flying types. Some flying types are physical than special. I don't know. It's weird. Flying's weird because a lot of flying type moves are more special based. When in my opinion, they should be physical based. Like Air Cutter and Air Slash, I think are both. Are they both special? I think Air Cutter's physical, right? I don't know. I could be completely wrong too. I can't tell you how many times I've said, "Oh, this move is this," and then it's not that. Oh, Jesus. I've used all my escape ribs? Oh no, I've sold them all. I remember now. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, it's Chrissy. What are you doing? My prized dog is doing great. Which one do you like best? You should show me sometime. Dugong. Or Seal. Ooh, Dragon Scale. That is an item that if you have a Seadra, if you have a Seadra, it evolves into Kingdra while trading. And yet another trade evolution, so you can't use it unless you have the Universal Pokemon Randomizer or you're playing a ROM hack. my one annoying gripe about Ether. This is like a maze. What the heck? It's been a while since I've been to Mount Mortar, so okay, I thought there'd be something. So excuse me if I look like I'm running around confused, because I kind of am. Okay, I see, so I have to go for this pathway. There's a Pokemon here, though, that is quite cool, and as soon as I take the step, it's a Rattata, too. Hi, Rattata. Bye, Rattata. As soon as I'm like, oh, I'll be fine about repels, and he hit encounter. Man. I love caves. I think every one of them being a Pokemon tile is great. And totally not annoying at all. Yeah, that's a ladder. That goes deeper into the cave. I want to get everything first, and then... Actually, let's go down the ladder, see what leads. I think this might be... Oh no, this is an area. Max Revive. Another Max Revive. I'm finding a lot of Max Revives here. Okay, that's the fast exit. You're a karate guy, so I'm gonna use Cuddles for you. Hello. Hey, I'm the Karate King. I train alone here in this cave. You, battle with me. Black Belt Kyo. So him on Lee, I haven't seen that guy before. I can't remember. I don't know if you're an important trainer or not, so we're just gonna... I don't think it really matters, because I think I'm gonna one-shot all your mons with Psybeam anyway. We're getting closer to Psychic, I think. I think Espeon gets it at like level 50? Maybe 47? Bolomp. I'm beaten. I'm crushed. My trading is still not enough. But a loss is a loss, I admit it. As proof you defeated me, I'll give you a rare fighting type Pokemon. You have no room in your party. Ah. I'm gonna be right back. So, from the Karate King, we get Tyrogue. Yes, I'll name Tyrogue. Tyrogue is the pre-evolved form for the Hitmons. He is baby Hitmon. I'm gonna call him Brawl. I'll think of a better name probably later, but Brawl for right now. Tyrogue! Yep, it evolves into a Pokemon. So, at level 20, Tyrogue evolves, and you get it at level 10 immediately. It has a hasty nature. Plus speed. So, Tyrogue is an interesting mon because it evolves at level 20 into 3 different things. That's right, 3 of them. At level 20, if its attack is high, okay. It's weird because it's one of the other, and I always forget which one it is. So if its defense is higher, I believe it's Hitmonchan. If its defense is higher than its attack, it's Hitmonchan. If its attack's higher than its defense, it's gonna be Hitmonlee. And then if its attack and defense are exactly the same, then you get Hitmontop. Yep. Hitmonlee is attack higher than defense, Hitmonchan is defense higher than attack, and then Hitmontop is attack and defense are equal. Now, this is why Tyrogue is pretty difficult, and this is why it's very annoying to try and get a Tyrogue, and that has an attack. Yeah, that's why it's kind of hard to get a Tyrogue. It's not hard to get Tyrogue, as now you have Tyrogue, so now you get one of the Hitmons. However, the case in point comes from its nature. Because it's defense lowering, to get Hitmontop is not impossible, but it's going to be very difficult. Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee is usually the ones you are going to get. Hitmontop is pretty difficult to get, unless you have a Macho Brace where attack and defense, where I believe all the stats update the same, and you actually can get a Macho Brace from an in-game trade. Got an Iron Ball too. But the problem is you have to run into the fact that you're going to be dealing with. You have to run the risk of dealing with the funny, or a funny, which is Tyrogue in general. Oh wait, this is the. Yeah, I remember this place. This is the main floor now, right? Or is this the different? Or is this? Nope, this is the main floor. I remember now. That's the nerd I fought. Oh no, I did not fight this guy. Yeah, okay, no, I did fight that guy. I remember now. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, Tyrogue. So your best thing is evolve if you want to try and get Hitmontop and not try to save Scum and reset for Tyrogue is Pokemon breeding. Which is evolving your Tyrogue into Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan, making it breed with a Ditto, and then get Pokemon eggs and start hatching until you get either a neutral nature or something that doesn't lower attack or defense. But Tyrogue is pretty cool. I enjoy the Hitmon line a lot, so getting this mon for basically free after you beat a Karate King is always nice. Now then, we are gonna head down and through, and we're gonna grab up another. We're going to grab up Chokakiss or Chokachick. Brawl will be going into a box of fun. Wait, what does that box lead? I don't know. You guys will see. But with that, we have ended Mount Order, and we have ended basically. We have now explored every inch of Johto, I believe. Or at least the points of Johto that I want to show everybody. We've gone to the Safari Zone. We got Cianwood Town. We've gone everywhere. We've not gone to the Battle Frontier, but we can't go to the Battle Frontier just yet anyway. we're gonna fly back to New Bark Town. Our journey began here. Journey began here. It will end here. Go across this water with McDuck. You're on Route 27. And on Route 27, it's a bunch of water types, but after that, you hop here. Hey! Do you know what you just did? You've taken your first steps into Kanto. Check your Pokegear map and see. That is right. We are now in the Kanto region. Route 27. A road that crosses from Johto into Kanto region, like a new journey. Route 26. Victory Road, the Indigo Plateau, is where our challenge lies. Toji Falls, the link between Kanto and Johto. This is why you need Waterfall. Because even if you come up here, you can't really get anywhere else. I'm gonna spray another repel. But yep, we have finally crossed the line. We are now in the Kanto region. That's right. That's right. For free, you get to cross into the Kanto region. And not like how the newer games do it, where you need to pay $30 for DLC to go into a new area. This was for free back in like the 90s when Gold and Silver came out. However, this is the only part of Kanto that we can get to right now. You'll see what I mean after we finish the game. For right now, we have Toji Falls to get through. Now, Toji Falls is or I'm probably butchering that name. Tojo Falls, not Toji, Tojo. Ugh. Nothing's really new here that we can find, to be honest. I mean, there's a plethora of Goldeen, but apart from that, nothing major. And of course, a few trinket items that are around as well. But the main gimmick of Tojo Fall is the use of Waterfall. And just like that, we have gotten, just like that, we are in the Kanto region. Got a moonstone off that, sounds really good. Look at that. I like this effect a lot. Ugh, sorry about that. And boop. And immediately a trainer. If you ever see anyone come here, are you trained on your own? You could say that. So, this is the final gauntlet of trainers. That's what you heard me. That you have to get through to get to the Victory Road and get to the Indigo Plateau. Of course, there are trinkets inside the Indigo Plateau and the Victory Road. However, we have to go for Route 27 and Route 26 to get there. Side beam. And a Venusaur. I think Venusaur actually evolved a level 32, so that's actually pretty legal. That's actually a legal Venusaur. So I just like Venusaur's little model. Oh, you're really strong. Thank you. I have 8 badges from Johto. Yeah, that's true. But now we have this little house here. Let's see. I feel twisted very much. Here, get for your journey. Get TM37 here. And you get Sandstorm. I thought you'd get something else. I thought you could return, but you know what? Never mind. Route 27. Duck. Surf. I'm going to immediately spray and repel. So, where can you find on Route 27, you may wonder? Well, that is the fun part. I wonder that as well. Route 27 really isn't anything too major. As this is Kanto's Route 27. You can find here Doduo. I think you can find Doduo before. I could be wrong. Doduo is pretty much your average normal flyer, pretty decent, and I think better physical based than Pidgeotto than the Pidgeline. I could be wrong. But yeah, you find Doduo and Dotrio here. You can also find Sandslash if you're in Heart Gold, and Arbok if you're in Soul Silver. However, the new Pokemon that you can find, Ponyta, a pure fire type. If you're waiting this long for a fire type, I'm sorry. I don't like Ponyta the best. I think Ponyta is a cool design. I like the Fire Horse, I really do. However, in every game except for, I believe, the Sinnoh games, you get Ponyta so late that it's not even worth catching. And by the way, before you could get Ponyta, you have access to Growlithe, Vulpix. You have access to Growlithe or Vulpix depending on your version. And then you also have access to Magmar. And also Cyndaquil if you want a fire starter. As much as I like the Ponyta line, I can't recommend getting Ponyta this late. If you want Ponyta or if you like Rapidash, by all means get one. I'm not saying that Ponyta is bad in any shape or form. I just think you get it way too late for it to actually be viable. At least that's just my take on it. I think Ponyta is worth if you're able to, but if you do catch Ponyta and you do want to use it for right now, Ponyta's a pretty good physical fire type. Also, it has the funny design of being a fire unicorn, so that's always nice. However, you're waiting till level 40 for it to evolve into Rapidash, so good luck, I guess. Come on, Moonlight. There we go. God, that took a while. Yeah, good. So we're getting a lot of money. Probably should heal my Mons. We don't have too much to heal with, that's the problem. I sold a lot of my healing items to make room for Pokeballs. Luckily I have a lot of Chesto berries too. My mother keeps getting them. Yeah, I have 5 Chesto berries, 7 citrus berries. Yeah, I'm pretty much set. Okay. And with that, I think we will actually end here. as in the next episode we will go up through Route 27 to Route 26, and then probably maybe hit the Victory Road if I have time. We'll see. But the end goal is getting to the Indigo Plateau. The fate of many trainers aiming for the top rests here. That is true. Alright. So ladies and gentlemen of the Steel Universe, this will be Steel Lion Plays Advance. Signing off.